Hi, welcome to our channel. We're the Simple Teachers. Today we have a video for you that's 7 tips of what to do when a lesson goes wrong. We've all been there.
Every one of us.
Tip number 1.
All right, tip number 1. We're going to look to ourselves. I like to do this. We're going to look right here because we have control over our own actions, and so we can fix those. So we're going to look here and we're going to inspect ourselves, what was going on, and look what happened. So we're going to inspect what we expect. So we're going to look for what we want out there. Is it happening? And then look here, what did we do to either make it happen or make it not happen? So we fix it. So inspect what we expect and then fix it here.
Great.
Does that make sense? Because
Yes.
wow, it's a big one, huh? Whew.
But that's good. Turn to yourself. Tip number 2. Think while you're inspecting yourself, was your language clear and explicit? Sometimes we need to, as teachers, say things as simple as possible. Sometimes if we add in too many words, make it too complicated, it will be way over our students' heads. So if you struggle in this, write down what you're going to say before you say it. That's a really helpful tool that I've used, especially my first couple years. I had to write down exactly what I was going to say, and then it becomes a little more natural.
Yeah, and you're an awesome teacher, so I know it was a good thing that
you.
you did that.
Yes, it was good.
All right. Well, number 3, we want you to know your students. So when you know your students, you're able to say what they need and make it clear enough for them. So that kind of links back to that. But also you're able to have what we call I+1, independent, what they can do independent plus just one little step up. Get right in the ZPD, the zone of proximal development. You're just right up there. So you know them and you're able to just push them just a little bit above what they can do.
Because if it's too much, overwhelming, they'll shut down. Yep.
Yeah, we want just a little bit above.
All right, tip number 4. Gradual release needs to be flexible. So it kind of goes back to I+1, it goes back to clear language, goes back to inspecting yourself. Did you do enough modeling? If not, go back to modeling. Did you do enough we do? If not, go back to it until they can do it independently. Or are you giving them enough independent practice time too? You know, that's critical. Yeah. So with that gradual release, make it gradual and flexible. It doesn't have to be in order. And then at the end of the lesson, you expect them to all have it. That's part of that inspect what they're doing. If not, back up. So be flexible with gradual release.
Yep. It's easier to fix before you get to independent.
Yeah.
Too. So
if they're not ready in that we do, don't move on to independent.
Absolutely.
Be flexible.
Yep. Great. All right. Number 5, we're going to activate or build background knowledge at the beginning of our lessons. So activate, we're just going to link to what they already know. Build, we have to build something that they need before we can teach our lesson. And make that something that's really linked exactly to what you're going to teach. Not some sidewalk or bird walk is what I like to call them. Something that really is right in the lesson zone. You need this. We were talking about math skills, things that they're going to have to be able to move on to the next math skill. The sky's the limit when we talk about things that they have to have before you move on. So I don't want to talk too much about that, but that building background knowledge for the next lesson, wow, you really need to make sure that it's exactly aligned. Keep it short, keep it brief and clear, and specifically linked to your lesson.
Great. Tip number 6 is scaffolding. think about the scaffold you're providing your students. So we thought of some ideas for scaffolding. There's lots of ways. So one is you may need to provide just extra we do time. Students and yourself may need to support each other longer. So going with that, with the extra we do time, giving opportunity for extra partner share. Sometimes when we pair our partners, you may pair them with like a higher learner and then maybe a mid learner or something like that. Sometimes, depending what it is, you might want to have your higher learner share first to support that lower learner, and then that lower learner can build off of what that higher learner said. So that's a way to scaffold. Providing visuals in your classrooms are a great tool for a scaffold, something they can reference to. And sometimes you may need to read something for the child. That's absolutely an okay scaffold.
Yep. And there are lots of others too, I'm sure, that we can share. You can think of yourselves. Share them with us.
Please.
All right. And number 7 is stay calm. So when things go wrong, as they do for everyone, stay calm. If we are calm, then it helps our students be calm. And then you can actually be a better problem solver for what is going wrong in your lesson. And it'll help you be a little bit more self-reflective. You'll be able to see maybe the problem a little bit more clearly as well. So stay calm. It really does help.
Breathe. Just sit and breathe for a second to help you stay calm.
It's not the end of the world for a lesson to go wrong.
It's not. It's not at all.
We're all human.
Well, we hope those 7 tips for when a lesson goes wrong or awry help you. And if there's any tips you have for us or would like to share with our community, please do. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel and share this video to help out all of our awesome teacher friends. Thank you. Simply teach.